Wait. Shipment 24/7? Let's go, baby! Let's go! So apparently, Shipment 24/7 is back. Before, we didn't really have Shipment 24/7. It was just Shipment and Vacant, and then Shipment and Shoot House. But Shipment 24/7 is now the game mode to replace Shoot House. So Shipment 24/7 is back. And so is my happiness. Although, I probably won't name the video that. But, my happiness is back. Shipment's back. Let's go, baby. So I don't know if this was just me and the people that I grew up with, or if this happened to everybody, or you might relate to this, you might not. But me being a gamer, and at least just playing games at the time, especially growing up playing them, whenever I found out that my teacher played games, I wanted to know what games they played and what console they played on. And if they played on Xbox, which mainly was what I played at the time, then I really wanted to add my teacher on Xbox. I don't really know why. I know this happened to a lot of kids in my area, and a lot of kids that go to my, school, so I just thought this probably happened to you guys. Basically, I remember this in 6th grade. 6th grade, I think, is the first time that this really happening. I was playing Xbox all the time. I think Advanced Warfare just came out. I've been playing Xbox all the time. And my history teacher, well, he was my English teacher too. I had two teachers. One of them taught history and English, and the other one taught like science and math. And my history teacher, who's a really cool guy, he's one of my favorite teachers I've ever had. He has an Xbox. Xbox One, I think, just came out or something like that. He had an Xbox, and I wanted to add him as a friend, and I know a few other kids in my class wanted to add him, but he would never give us his gamer tag. Never. No matter how many times we asked, no matter how hard we tried, he would never give us his gamer tag. Now, my one friend, Rodrigo, who I still hang out with all the time, he ended up getting the most amount of AR points, for reading and taking tests on the book. He took a lot of tests on Percy Jackson, which he really liked, and he ended up getting a bunch of points on Percy Jackson, over 100, maybe over 200, and because of that, he got to pick one friend in the class, and you got to eat with him and the teacher, and food of basically his choice. So he chose pizza, and he chose to eat with me, and so through all this, me sharing some personal alone time, eating pizza with the boys, the teacher still wouldn't give me his gamer tag. I never got it, man. I really tried, but I tried again in 7th grade. I had a pretty cool teacher in 7th grade. He was yet again my history teacher, a different teacher though, and I couldn't get his either. I don't know. I think it's like kind of against the rules. I don't think you're allowed to give students like if your social media and stuff like that. I know some teachers, they say once you graduate they'll give you their social media. I actually follow that one history teacher from 7th grade on social media. I actually follow him on Instagram. I actually saw him at graduation the other day. I didn't graduate, but I saw him at my friend's graduation like last year, and I ended up following him. I'm not sure if teachers were allowed to give out their social media numbers and stuff like that. I'm not sure if that was against the rules or not. But, to be fair, even if it wasn't against the rules, if I was a teacher and I was doing 6th and 7th graders all day, I wouldn't really want to give out my Xbox name either. Because think about it. You're working with these, and to be fair, 6th graders and 7th graders, they can be quite annoying. And you get home and you want to just chill, play some Xbox, and you have a 6th grader, 7th grader that you had in your class all day just spamming you. See, I can understand that, I can understand why they didn't want to give out their Xbox and social media and stuff like that. My freshman year, I had this really cool teacher, really cool, chill teacher. He was more of like a bro than a teacher. The other two teachers were cool, my 6th and 7th grade teachers were cool. They were really cool guys. They just weren't the same. So in my freshman class, this cool teacher, we were talking about Xbox and Call of Duty and Rainbow Six Siege one day, and he mentioned that he also plays Call of Duty and Rainbow and all these other games. I think we were also talking about Tom Clancy's Ghost Wildlands, and we were talking about this kind of stuff, talking about all these cool games, and he mentioned that he also plays. And so he got into the conversation, and we were all talking about it, and we're all having fun just talking about it, and eventually he gave me his Xbox gamertag, and I wrote it down, and I went home and I typed it in. I added him as a friend. Now, I've had him as a friend for a while now. I have never talked to him in a party, but I have messaged him back and forth, and he unfortunately doesn't work at the school anymore. He didn't get fired or anything, but he doesn't work at the school anymore. It is my junior year now, and he actually, freshman year when he had me was his last year. So that was kind of sad. It's kind of sad that I don't get to see him anymore there. But I do have him on Xbox. We have talked through messages, and just recently he was telling me about the new Star Wars game that he just got, you know, Fallen Order, Jedi Order, and I asked him if it was any good because I haven't played it, and he was talking about how he just got this cool new double-bladed lightsaber and how he was having a lot of fun on it, and he recommends it, and I think it's really cool. Now here's my main issue, and the reason I have not talked to him on Xbox Party or through voice. Now, I called him by his actual name, you know, I called him Mr. and then his last name. I have no idea what to call him on Xbox. I know he doesn't work at the school anymore, I never see him anymore. I would only be seeing him or talking to him on Xbox. He's my teacher. I've called him by this name, you know, for as long as I've known him. I've called him by his last name. I do not know what I would call him through Xbox. Would I call him his last name again? Would I call him Mr. Blah? Would I call him his actual first name? Which I'm just gonna say his first name because would I call him Anthony? I don't know if I'd call him Anthony, or if I'd refer to him as his last name, or if I'd refer to him as a gamer tag. Would I call him his gamer tag? I literally have no idea what I would call him. That is why I have not talked to him on Xbox. I mean, he could just call me Noah, you know, he's known me as Noah, that's cool. But for me, it's like, do I call him his gamer tag? Do I call him by his last name? Do I call him Mr.? You know, do I call him Anthony? I have no idea what I'm supposed to call him on Xbox, or what he would think is appropriate for me to call him on Xbox. That's where I falter in this whole thing. I have no idea what I should refer to him as, and I don't know. I honestly don't know what I should call him. You know, it's kind of weird for me. You know, that's one of the first things I thought of, and I've been thinking about this for a while. I have no idea what I'm supposed to call him, or what he'd want me to call him. I guess I could just come out and ask him, but I feel like it'd kind of be awkward. That's why I haven't. But who knows? Maybe I'll end up in the future playing with him and stuff. Maybe you'll see this video. I don't know. But that's one thing for sure, is I have no idea what to call him. So yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to call him. I don't know what to refer to him as, and I guess I should just probably ask him. If you have any idea on the situation, which we'll probably just ask him, but you can leave it down in the comments down below. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It is currently 4 o'clock. I started recording around 3. I'm gonna get this video up hopefully by 5 or 6, hopefully by 5:30. And yeah, man, I just want to upload these videos in the morning, or not really in the morning, but earlier than I usually do. I usually upload them really late, and I'd like to stop doing that because my sleeping schedule is not very well, and I like to get to bed by 10. So my goal is to try to get them uploaded by 5. I'm not going to be able to upload this one exactly by 5. My goal is to get them uploaded by 5, and then be able to go to sleep at 10. That's 5 hours of playing for Damascus, and then a few hours, 2 hours in the morning playing for Damascus before school. So hopefully I can do that. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and drop your opinions and stuff down below. I'd love to hear what you guys had to say, which is usually really dumb stuff. You guys really like to leave dumb comments. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm Nuclear, and I'm out. Peace. I have no idea what to call him. I really don't. I don't know. I'm just gonna kill myself.